Hey guys, I'm going to be going over a project we're going to have you start today and hopefully have finished by Wednesday or Thursday. This is just a review process for all of our clients. We're going to start from the top and work our way through. We'll be doing it for everyone. I started and I've done Black Dog, CrossFit 222, CrossFit 259, and CrossFit 330. And I was going to do all of them, but I realized that you would not see the errors and all the mistakes and the holes that are being made if I just went through and corrected things. So I'm going to have you guys go through it. I'm going to go through the process with you right now so you can understand how to do it. And then if you have any questions, of course, ask. So we are going to start with CrossFit 3XF. And I have the process here, which I'll send you guys. First, we're going to go into teamwork and see what campaigns they're running. So CrossFit 3XF. Actually, I was already there. Here we go. Okay, and we'll go into their business manager. And we can see they're running the 6-week transformation. I'm aware of that because there's no task links on the side for WBBC, but you can also check the client roster. Go to 3FX, go here, and WBBC says NA, so we're obviously not running it. So we should only have the 6-week transformation campaign for them. So the first thing is to see what campaigns they're running. So 3FX, we're going to do 6-week transformation. Next, does it have its own Gantt chart? If not, add Gantt chart as necessary. So that would be for each campaign. So we're going to go in here. We have no tasks. There's nothing for the 6-week transformation. And we're going to see if we need one because we're going to go in and look at it. So we'll go here for the campaign. We'll see how everything's doing. All right, we're going to do a report for the last 7 days. Right now we have the budget pushed to one ad set that's on. Let's see here. Okay, so the ad set, or the budget's pushed to one ad set for $15. Let's see what the CPC is. That's good. All right. Let me see the last 14 days. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so the issue here is that we only have one ad set on, and we know we can't scale with that. I can't increase the budget any more than 15 for this ad set. So I'm going to check the client roster, and we have the little tabs on the bottom, and we just go to the February client reporting tab to figure out what the monthly budget is. Not everyone will have their budget on here. If they don't, please refer to their NCRD. And if you can't find it there, then just make a list of everyone's budget you're unsure of and send it over to me. So for CrossFit 3XF, they want to be able to spend almost $1,500 per month. So I'm not able to increase the budget for one ad set to spend that much for the month. So what we would do in this case is the next step in our new Gantt chart, which is the 5-image test. So we're still on this step here. Check, does each campaign have its own Gantt chart? And so the 6-week needs one. So we're going to go to the Gantt chart control. We'll go to the tasks. And I'm just going to expand these so we can see them. Oops. Okay, so we wouldn't we wouldn't repeat this step. We've already done the copy test. This is an advanced campaign. This step would be used if it's for a new campaign. So we're not going to use that, but we're obviously going to do this image test because I just went over it. We need to be able to scale the campaign. So we're going to copy this over to 3fx. We're also going to do the adjusted control because that goes with it. And then because I checked the budget on the client roster and I know so we'll just say 1400. I'm going to go back over to the Gantt chart and find which one fits that. So we'll be scaling budget of 1,101 and above. So we'll move this over to them. We're going to copy this over. Alrighty, so now I'm going to jump back over to 3XF. Okay, and then I'm going to edit each one to say 6-week transformation. Where 6-week trans works enough for me. I'll save that so then you know which Gantt chart goes to what campaign, just in case we were to start up a new one. Alrighty. And we will need to change the dates on this. So I'm going to jump into the Gantt chart and move this. Okay, so we'll have this done today. And this is here. Let's see. The adjusted control will be done then, and here. Okay, and then what also needs to be changed is you can see it says day 1, day 2, day 3. So this would be day 1, day 2 needs to be 1 over, day 3 needs to be 1 over, and then the 3-day scaling, which would be on the 3rd day, and then these two would be here. So you just kind of have to adjust that accordingly. Day 1, yep, day 3. Oh, sorry, this would be one more because you need this to run for a full day. So there we go. That would be the same. Okay, perfect. So we're just going to save that. And I'll get out of there. All right, so we've completed the first step of checking if they need a Gantt chart. This is the URL for the client roster if you need it to jump to this page for the budget. And like I said before, you're going to check the NCRID for the budget. If you still don't know, please message me with the list of all the ones you don't know. And then this is a thing for, sorry, this is for any tasks that are in Teamwork that don't need to be there. So some of the, I've noticed some of the clients still have tasks that are, months out that don't need to be there. That VW heat map or whatever it was, some of those are still there. You can just delete those, get rid of them. We just need to clean up all of our tasks lists. So that's everything for Teamwork for 3XF. Let's move on to the next step. We're going to check their Google Drive. So I'll jump over here, CrossFit 3XF. We're just going to make sure the login, it's just make sure everything that's supposed to be here is. So we're going to look at the current campaign. We know 6-week transformation is the only campaign running. It's there. So is the NCRD there? Are all the CMs present? Are the correct active campaigns in current campaign and not active campaigns in the past campaign folder? So this looks great. We got the CM. And if possible, we want to put the NCRD. If not, we really don't need to go through all the emails and make a big deal out of it. The only reason you would need to find it is if you still didn't know the budget. But because we have that client's budget here, you don't need to hunt it down. But if you can't find the budget, you do need to find the NCRD, and then once you do, put it in here. And then the reason this is in red is because I haven't completed all the new ads for the client, so that's something that's my task. You guys don't need to worry about it. All right, so moving on from Google Drive, now we're going to check out Power Editor. Are the correct campaigns on? So we're going to go in here. This makes it easy for us for 3XF because they only have one campaign. So yes, the correct campaign's on. And we're going to look at the ad performance against the decision tree and against the Gantt chart. So what you would do now, in this case, when I say against the Gantt chart, we looked at it previously together and realized that we need to scale because the budget's 1,500. So we created this Gantt chart. And so this is just the check for you to do that. So we're going to need to move the budget around and create this new set today. So that would cover that. And this is something that I've seen an error a lot with. Once we do a new image test, we'll change the image for the ad, obviously, but it won't be changed on the landing page. So now we have a FitLean ad, which is converting well, but it's going to a landing page that has the original image, the one with the green writing on it. And we know that that doesn't convert as well. That's why, oh, I guess I should click on theirs, sorry. It's fine, 3XF. There we go. Okay, so right now the ad that's running is gym image 4. That's what we got here. Let's see. And so it's running to these ads. So the gym image that we're running, we'll look at it closer. Okay, so this is the ad that they have, right? So now they click on it, and when they go to the landing page, this is the image they see. The whole point we have this image here is so it's consistency between the ad and the landing page. It lets them know that they're in the right place. It makes them feel comfortable. It's like, oh, okay, I've clicked on the right thing, it's the same thing, and then they go through. So we have to change that. When we set up a new image test, this image has to change as well.